Dear graduates, normally I would be standing today in a room together with you, with more than 1,000 of you in fact, and together with your families and friends. We would all be wearing robes, and we would have just paraded around Rotterdam. And probably we would have had to hand out more than 1,000 umbrellas too, because the weather oftentimes isn't as nice as it is today. Of course, over the last 2 months, a lot of things have changed. What has happened has affected you and your studies. It's also affected your families and friends. And of course, the last few months here at RSM have been very different from how they were supposed to be. But one thing has not changed, and that is the value of your degree that you are graduating with today. You've worked incredibly hard during these circumstances, and it is wonderful to see what you have achieved during these last few months as you have faced those challenges. I know it's not been easy, but I also know that your families and your friends are incredibly proud of you. I hope that we will have the opportunity to celebrate at some point in person. I would really love that. But for now, let's think about what you have achieved and also what you're going to do next. All of you are going into the world now. You are going to take up new opportunities. You're going to have to make choices as well. The choices you make and the opportunities you seek are what makes you and all of us a force for positive change in this world. And I'm really so grateful for your willingness to be part of this mission. So, congratulations. You've done really well. We are proud of you. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you very, very soon.
Hello everyone, my name is Dimitrios Tsakouras. I'm a senior lecturer in Business Information Management in RSM and the Academic Director of Business Information Management Master Program. Dear graduates, dear guests, having grown from 30 to 300 students at BEAM over the last 10 years, we have witnessed the growing quest for next generation leaders that can lead the digital transformation in today's society. It is critical for organizations to understand how they can get the right information at the right time to the right people, both within and outside of the organization. At the same time, organizations are confronted with new challenges and opportunities in the form of mobile technologies, big data, analytics, and artificial intelligence, but also in the form of external shocks like the one we are currently experiencing globally. And this digital disruption has created great challenges. Organizations need people who can understand which technologies are relevant, which ones will be developed, and how to leverage their value. They need people who can bring the right mindset and change the way of thinking in terms of strategic decisions, and will lead organizations to become digital, not just digitized. And they also need people who can convert all the available data to meaningful information, which can lead to impactful decisions. Our business information management graduates will play a crucial role in these organizations by being able to analyze and improve these information flows and by translating what is possible technologically into clear business value. Digital transformation is happening, and it requires people who have the capacity and knowledge to drive this transformation. And our BEAM graduates, you, are the ones who will drive this change. Dear graduates, you made it. And very soon you will be the latest addition to another great global community, the RSM BEAM alumni. I welcomed you last autumn as a thesis coordinator in the campus. I am greeting you here online as the academic director of BEAM. And I speak for all of us at the department when I say that we are very, very proud of you. You have displayed your qualities, your professionalism, your critical and constructive mentality, your thirst for knowledge, and you kept and even moved the bar high for the next generations of BEAM students. Most importantly, you managed to thrive in the midst of all the turmoil, showing that you have all the necessary skills to become the force for positive change in the world. To paraphrase Winston Churchill, we don't see today as the end, or even as the beginning of the end. We see today as the end of the beginning, as we are confident that you, our BEAM graduates, will continue to make us proud in your future careers. We are looking forward to meet and collaborate again soon. You deserve the largest round of applause. You, your families and your friends should be very, very proud of what you have achieved. Congratulations to all of you.
Over 50 years ago, a few bright minds planted the seeds to become a force for positive change in the world, developing thought leaders in business, research, and education.
It was a unique opportunity to join the first academic business school in the Netherlands. It was a life-changing experience and made my career. I'm grateful that I learned all the different aspects of business with my RSM degree.
In the 1980s, we launched a full set of management programs at RSM. And that way, we laid the foundations for a top business school in Europe.
I'm very proud that since the 90s, RSM has become an international business school known for its excellence in research.
Leadership of today is not driven by self-interest, but by a vision that gives us direction to the sustainable change we so badly need.
Without shared values and a sense of community, it is impossible to overcome the current global challenges.
We empower women to drive their careers and be agents of change in creating a more gender-equal work environment.
It's an honor to lead such an impactful business school. Going forward, it is going to be crucial to find the right balance between continuity and change in order to create new opportunities for the next 50 years.
I will be the agent of positive change. I am ready for the future.
Rotterdam School of Management, Erasmus University, 50 years of impact.
Dear parents, family members, members of the faculty, and fellow graduates. My name is Noelle Romer, and I'm beyond honored to be speaking to you on behalf of the Business Information Management class of 2020 today. Let me begin my speech by just telling you about one of my first memories at RSM. In the first introduction lecture that we had with our academic director, Professor Ting Li, she assured us that BIM is the best master that we could possibly pursue right now. That through this program, we will soon have the skill set that every company is looking for. That we would be basically able to choose any job we want. So there's me, sitting in the lecture hall, looking around at my future classmates, all pumped, thinking, oh yeah, we are the future. BIM is the future. Then the program began. Long nights in the Polakin library, several mental breakdowns, and doubtful moments later, where I thought, I'm not the future. I have no idea what I'm doing. How on earth do I define software requirements for an app that my team and I just thought of on the top of our heads? How do I avoid overfitting this machine learning model that we built in RapidMiner? How do we even manage to build that again? Then, during the nights at the Smice campus bar, where we stood together after those Friday afternoon DBA lectures, with someone screaming, "Pistol!" and everyone chugging their beers like this, I thought, yeah, we have a bright future ahead. But in the end, I know that this is exactly what we earned. We worked so incredibly hard for this, and as a team, we managed it all. IS, DBA, BAT, BDMA, understanding concepts such as AI, ML, IoT, VR, AR, MR, and the list goes on. Then, some of us chose to deepen their knowledge with a data science or digital business major. Others decided to choose a subject from a different study field. But no matter which of these, each and every one of us put in their best. All this while writing an entire master thesis at the same time. We can be extremely proud of this. And then, once you finally thought you got this master thing somewhat figured out, a pandemic hit, like a slap in the face. Many of us were stuck studying in small apartments in Rotterdam or moving back home with our parents, having barely any social contact. No friends to give you a hug when you just didn't have a good day. Not being able to go out for a drink to relieve some of the stress. And on top of all this, many of us found themselves getting their study abroad cancelled or getting rejections from jobs and internships that we were initially told would be fighting each other for us. Yet, at the same time, whole countries struggled with identifying ways to track virus connections for the tracing and analysis of data. Even though the pandemic made things tougher for us, it proved even more that the ability to gather data and to perform analytics are key. Network diagrams that some of us learned to build in network data analytics, or machine learning algorithms that some of us learned to build in data science of Python are definitely relevant here. So in the end, BIM is truly the best thing we could have done, not despite, but especially during a global pandemic. At this point, I want to give out a huge thank you to all RSM faculty and staff, including, amongst others, our lecturers, mentors, and thesis coaches. Thank you for all that you have taught us and your continued guidance throughout our master journey. In the end, it was you who made us push our boundaries and to grow into the curious and inspired minds that we are today. I thirdly want to thank our families and friends for all your support, without which we would not have come this far. We're tremendously grateful for your ongoing encouragement and advice. Finally, I propose that we give a virtual round of applause for the 2020 BIM graduates. We can all be extremely proud of all the hurdles that we have overcome and the achievements that we have accomplished within the past year. With that, I want to congratulate the Business Information Management Masterclass of 2020, a group of data-driven and bright minds who are ready to create the future and be a force for positive change in the world. Thank you.
We wanted to create a place where you can go back in time and explore all the stories of the 50-year RSM history. A complete timeline that not only tells those stories, but also instills a sense of pride about the history and ignites inspiration for the future. After months of work by many, hunting and digging through the archive, puzzling all the pieces together, it's with great honor that I get to unveil and present to you the official 50-year historical timeline of Rotterdam School of Management, Erasmus University. The first part of our timeline is a story of many firsts. The first plans, the first school building, the first classroom, and of course, the first students. The first item on our timeline, and my favorite piece, is this one-page business plan. It was made by our founding fathers, and they compared 4 European business schools, and they used it to design the school and the curriculum. The beginning of our timeline contains a picture of our very first school building. And on this school building, of course, there was a building sign. This is the original building sign from 1970, and luckily, it survived the past 50 years. Another great discovery from the RSM archives are these 3 pictures. They were scattered amongst hundreds of pictures, and after studying them for a while, we figured out that they fit together, creating a beautiful panorama of one of the first classrooms. If you look closely, you see a blackboard with a process flow. Of course, you see 1970s students with long hair and their appropriate clothes. And at the very back of the classroom, in the window, you see 2 beer bottles. Let's just say things were a bit different in the 70s. This first part of our timeline is quite dynamic. Our newly formed school grows. We welcome more students, and after a while, it's the start of the MBA program, the PhD program. In 1977, SVIP is founded, which is currently called STAR, and we moved the school from Rotterdam to Delft. The second part of our timeline is even more dynamic. After over 10 years, our school moves back from Delft to Rotterdam, to the FG building in 1984. Here it becomes a proper academic faculty, part of the state-recognized Erasmus University. In this phase, it's all about further internationalization, development, expansion, and academic recognition. In 1989, RSM is admitted into the prestigious Community of European Management Schools, CEMS, and the PIM network, Program in International Management. The exchange program of RSM starts to take shape in a tremendous way. Here on the timeline, we see a graduation ceremony taking place in the early years. In the mid-1980s, the new FG building allowed for a lot of space for a new computer lab. The importance of automation in the workplace was on the rise, and the shape and size of computers changed over the years. RSM has always invested heavily in those facilities because of their importance for education. Nowadays, everybody just brings their own device. The early 90s marked the birth of the internet, and our timeline describes how new ways of doing research and delivering education were developed. For instance, in the late 90s, as part of the Doctorandus 2000 project, RSM started experimenting with delivering video lectures on CD-ROMs.
Welkom bij dit college over leiderschap.
Students were learned how to code in Delphi and other programming languages. And from 2000 onward, the faculty implemented digital case methods. For instance, this adventure game case, where learning, testing, grading and fraud detection all was done via advanced CD-ROMs and floppy disks. The last part of our timeline is all about further growth and integration. RSM becomes one brand name, unifying all research and programs under one label. We continue to climb the most important rankings. We welcome more students, we make more impressive publications, and our name continues to grow as a brand name in the market. In 2009, the I Will movement launches. Students, staff and faculty make a public commitment to their drive and ambitions, reflecting RSM spirit. By 2020, there are no more than 15,000 statements. In 2017, RSM embarks on a new strategic mission to become a force for positive change. By embracing the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, they try to implement a new way of measuring societal impact. And this concludes my brief overview of the RSM timeline. Come over to the Mandeville building and have a look yourself, or go over to the Bale building where we have an identical timeline set up. or you can go to rsm.nl/50 to find more online resources, videos and all the stories of the 50-year RSM history. Come and explore our shared history now.
Adiana Fatma, Agata Sebrauskite, Alena Salim, Alice Perazzoli, Aniek Ter Haar, cum laude. Anna Vogelaar, Anne Dom, Annika Jongman, Anthony Krieger, Bas Hoogakker, Bastian Tomat, cum laude. Beru Arslan, cum laude. Bram Verhoef, Brit Dielemans, Cardi Wischhoff, cum laude. Cas Klate, cum laude. Catherine van Otterdijk, cum laude. Christophe Drouwen, Clarisse Dupont, cum laude. Constantin Mubius, Daan Masselink, Daphne Verwij, Denise Guzel, cum laude. Daphne Chung, Devin Solleveld, Emmanuel Canino, Emiel Schols, Emiel van der Breggen, Emmy Hu, Ernst Soland, Eva Weber, cum laude. Fabian Stroet, cum laude. Florian Frenken, cum laude. Francesco Imperiale, Francisca Zalai.
I would like to express my gratitude towards the Sports Cafe who made the best tuna sandwiches ever. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Frank Lee, Gabrielle Weiler, cum laude. Greta Gau, Hanne Pijpers, cum laude. Hou Yu Yang, Hedda Svensson, HPA Agatha, cum laude. Ilse Hellemans. Ioannis Corifidis, cum laude. Isabel van Wijngaarden, cum laude. Ivo Langhans, summa cum laude. Jan Vrerichs. Yannick Docent. Jarno van Kessel, cum laude.
I would like to thank my parents, my friends and classmates as they have functioned as an umbrella this year against the rain of deadlines, exams and stress.
Jaron Rijven, cum laude. Jeffrey Jansen. Jeppe van Velsen, cum laude. Jeremy Sabelis. Job Herculijns. Jody Boelen, cum laude. Joep van de Kamp. Joren Hoogantink. Josje Diepeveen, cum laude. Judith Alwerman, cum laude. Julia Smulders. Juliette Pleinaar. Karim van den Wijngaard. Carolina Gauliek, cum laude. Casey Tang. Koen Walstein. Lars Koopman. Laura van Schijndel.
It has been a wonderful experience studying for 2 masters. Thank you to my family and thanks RSM.
Lina Shi. Linda Punt, cum laude. Linda Rodenburg. Lotte Bontekoe, cum laude. Louisa Knigge. Lucas Gavron, cum laude. Lucas Houben.
I would like to thank all my family and friends and Maaike for supporting me throughout my studies. I really could not have done it without you.
Lucas Wikke, cum laude. Lynn Cornelissen, cum laude.
Hello everyone. I just wanted to say a really big congratulations to all of my fellow peers that have graduated this year. It definitely wasn't easy, but we did it. So good luck with the next adventure.
Mark Marijn Ossel, cum laude. Maren Siegert, cum laude. Marina Pauleen, cum laude. Marios Lagos. Marcus Roekdeschel, cum laude. Max den Hoed.
Hi RSM. Due to COVID, I thought I would dress like this. Thank you for the amazing opportunity and the amazing year. Very good education. Thank you.
Max Hendel. Michael Zweeserijn. Michelle van Sas, cum laude. Michiel Timmers, cum laude. Mick Veerkamp. Mihai Atimut. Mink de Jong. Miro van Nek. Mitchell Elsholt. Mitchell Levoleger. Mohamed Omar Noor. Nicole Schlemmer, cum laude. Niels Adriaans. Nicky Sonneveld. Nino Oostrom. Noelle Roemer, cum laude. Norbert Kamsma. Onno van der Horst, cum laude. Paula Bertomeu Quevedo. Paula González Mestegui. Pai Ting Ho. Pim Hessing. Ping Lin, cum laude. King Su. Reis Laal Mohammed. Rama Meyervas.
Hi everyone, this is Rama. I want to thank my friends and family for supporting me throughout this journey. And of course, congratulations to my fellow BIM students. Hope we can cross paths in the future again.
Reinoud Eckhart. Remco van Tilburg. Rick Vermeulen. Roelof van Dalen, cum laude. Romee Polmans, cum laude. Ronan Duchemin. Ronja Beumer, cum laude. Samet Uskan. Samuel Mola. Scott van der Wel. Sebastian Beyer. Sharon de Bruin, cum laude. Simone Ploemacher. Sjoerd Hortensius. Sophie Gommers, summa cum laude. Sophie Werner, cum laude. Steven de Jong. Stijn van Stekelenburg. Sven Degener. Theodor Stoyanov. Tang Nguyen Phuc. Teresa Klo, cum laude. Tijn van Hout. Tim de Groot.
Oh, hi.
didn't see you there. I would like to thank my family, friends, and of course my lovely girlfriend Marijke. En oma, great dat je kijkt. Wij gaan zo lekker borrelen.
Tim Geers. Tim van Polen. Timo Metselaar.
I'm grateful and proud of obtaining my master's degree, and I could not have done it without the support of my loved ones. I love you guys.
Timo Teger. Tobias Fretsen, cum laude. Fido Fisado. Victoria Sharipova. Wenke Trudrung, cum laude. Wendy Lin. Wenrui Jiang. Willem Prisse. Vishin Hunaman. Wouter Bandringa. Wouter Verberne, cum laude. Xing Zheng. Jana Scherstjuk. Janis Müller. Jessica Kirpelani. Yoonsung Kim. Yuan Zhuang. Yves Verharen, cum laude. Zixiao Chen.
Congratulations, your hard work's paid off and you are now no longer students, you are RSM alumni, and we are so incredibly proud of each and every one of you. I just wanted to let you know that you are now part of an alumni community that is global, and community and networks are ever more important. So please stay in touch with us, stay in touch with each other, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future.
Congratulations to all of you.
New doors are opening and are taking you to directions that you have never expected.
And I'm sure you'll be able to overcome all the challenges that this year brought us.
You've made it. I am hugely proud of you, and I hope you can cherish this amazing moment.
Welcome to this wonderful alumni network.
You can set an example.
It is your time now to make positive change happen.